Hello again, James Goy Jr. here. Again, continuing on with our series of informal talks on my book, How to Attract Money Using Mind Power, by me, James Goy Jr. And today we are going to, or in this session, we're going to talk about the subject of the fourth chapter of my book, which is the money mindset. Your money mindset. That's what we're going to discuss. In a moment, we'll get to what that is. As you know by now, I open each chapter with a quote, and this chapter is opened with a quote by a fellow by the name of Napoleon Hill. I am almost certain that you have heard of Napoleon Hill and his book, Think and Grow Rich, which was first published in 1937, as even people who are not into metaphysics and mind power and things of this nature have heard of Napoleon Hill. His book is considered a classic, in this field. It's almost the first book that people think about when they think about the mind, power, and money connection. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. And what he said here is, fortunes gravitate to men whose minds have been prepared to attract them, just as surely as water gravitates to the ocean. Just as surely as water gravitates to the ocean. Mind power is not something that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't work. Mind power is a sure bet. And fortunes gravitate to men whose minds have been prepared to attract them. And the way you prepare your mind to attract riches and fortunes is by developing and cultivating what I call your money mindset, which is basically every thought and feeling you have regarding money, whether it's your money, whether it's businesses, governments, your neighbors, the economy in general, and specific businesses and people, to be more specific. Your money mindset is comprised of all of your thoughts and feelings having to do with money. All of your thoughts, all of your feelings have a vibratory nature. In other words, thoughts are energy, and you send out vibrational waves of energy when you think, and those thoughts are at various levels of vibration. The higher the vibration, or the faster the vibration, the higher and the more positive the thought or the feeling. And of course, the opposite is also true. The slower the vibration, the larger the wave, the more negative the thoughts. And as you know by now, I hope you do, and if not, I'm here to inform you, that your thoughts and your feelings attract to you based on the nature of those thoughts and feelings. And when it comes to money, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your income, when it comes to how much money you have in the bank, when it comes to how easily or hard it is for money to flow to you, when it comes to how money flows from you or is dragged out of you, because the universe always it is a series of checks and balances when it comes to money. So, and you cannot fool the universe. So money will come to you or move away from you in relation and according to and in direct response to your thoughts and feelings having to do with any and all aspects of money. That's your money mindset. And we can talk about all of the other principles, like ones we've covered, desire, belief, expectancy, and ones to come in this book. And a lot of this, really, if you think about it, it all comes down to your money mindset. Your desires are in line, your belief is in line, your expectancy is in line, the way you think, the way you feel about other people's money is either predominantly positive and optimistic, or it's predominantly negative, pessimistic. Pessimistic, negative thoughts and feelings drive money away from you. They repel money. They repel riches in whatever form. Positive thoughts, on the other hand, optimistic thoughts attract money to you, attract the things of wealth, whether they be in monetary form or in the things that money can buy. Not to mention, of course, all of the other things of life that don't really directly correlate to money to that extent. But what you'll find is that the way you habitually think is the way you will habitually think. And your mind is not composed of different compartments that say, well, I'm an optimist when it comes to money, but I'm a pessimist when it comes to my health. I'm kind of on the fence when it comes to public policy or whatever, or the outlook for mankind. You will tend to think optimistically or pessimistically across a range of those issues that your mind is concerned with. So that's why it's so important to get your money mindset in line so that you are thinking and feeling in the ways that have been shown and proven over time by those brave and wise souls who have taken the time to stop and to look and to listen and to study and to test the principles of mind power, the laws of attraction and manifestation. You will find that this is your path, and it all leads to, in whatever form or whatever guise or whatever words, all of these mind power principles and all of these metaphysical techniques, whatever you want to call them, from whatever source they come, it all comes down to your money mindset. And it has to do with your desires, your beliefs, your expectancies. Of course, it has to do with your guilt, your resentments, just anything having to do with money and monetary issues. Every single thought and every single feeling having to do with money in any way is either adding to or detracting from a positive, powerful money mindset. Annie Besant, she wrote a book called Thought Power, Its Control and Culture, way back in 1903. She said, the mind is like a magnet attracting and repelling, and its attractions and repulsions can be determined by ourselves. And how can they be determined? They can be determined by ourselves because we can decide what we want, and then we can create the money mindset that will attract to us that very thing. Helen Willmans, The Conquest of Poverty, from 1899. Riches correlate a rich mentality. And that's what I am endeavoring to help you develop. That's what this book is all about, how to attract money using mind power. It's about developing a rich mentality, or as I term it, a positive, powerful money mindset. You're already on your way. This is the process, and we're going to, wherever your money mindset is at right now, it can be improved, which is obvious because your finances can be improved. If your money mindset couldn't be improved, then you would have all of the money that you want and need at all times. And I don't know too many people who can say that. So thanks for stopping by. I enjoyed this session, and I am looking forward to seeing you in the next session. And remember, I'm excited, can you tell? About not only my financial prospects, but yours.